Alright, sorry for my appearance in this video. I know I look kind of rough. I just got back from the gym, but a friend of mine really wanted me to do this video. I am going to be responding to What Do You Think by Freelee the Banana Girl. And if you've seen my prior video with my little sister, you know I'm not the biggest fan of Freelee. I have her pulled up on my phone right now, and we're gonna just check this situation out. And can you see that? You can't. You're not going to be able to see the video, but you'll be able to hear it, and that's all that matters. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what Freelee has to say this time.
I woke up and I was thinking about something in bed, which I think about quite often, and that's where the people who continue to eat meat and dairy, even though they know the impact of their diet choices on the planet, on the animals, they've watched Earthlings, they know the facts, they've been educated, but they choose to continue eating animal products, whether they actually deserve to continue living. And that might be like so...
Okay, so right off the bat, we're 23 seconds in, and she has already questioned whether or not over the majority of the population even deserves to continue living. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a little bit of a little Hitler-ish. Okay, but let's give her the benefit of the doubt and just keep going. Also, keep in mind, she said that she just got out of bed. She just got out of bed, where she has been sitting here thinking about whether or not other people deserve to live. I don't understand how this woman has any followers whatsoever, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue.
So extreme sounding to you, so dramatic. I'm gonna break it to you. We live in an extreme, dramatic world. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on. There's a lot of negative shit going on. And I know there's a lot of unicorn huggers out there. You unicorn huggers who are like, oh, Freelee, you're so negative. You always focus on the negative. Oh, Freelee, be more positive. Freelee this, Freelee that. Oh, my God, you create your own reality, Freelee. And you know what? I agree to a certain degree. You create your own reality. But the slaughterhouses still exist.
The slaughterhouses are always going to exist. You can't eradicate something that has been going on for so long. Like, don't get me wrong, I am not pro slaughterhouse, okay? Like, there are other ways that people get meat. Also, not to mention, some people have medical disorders that make it nearly impossible to adhere to a vegan diet. Personally, I'm severely anemic, okay? For me to go vegan would be the most difficult thing in the world. Not to mention, it's very, 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 very expensive where I live to have vegan choices. Not to mention, for me to even go to somewhere that supplies like a decent amount of vegan food, like to go grocery shopping, I would have to go two freaking towns away. I would have to drive not one, but 2 towns away to access a vegan food. Okay, not all of us live in Los Angeles or wherever the hell you live where veganism is so popular.
The fur farms still fucking exist. They are still
We got some graphic images.
Turning a blind eye to them and focusing on other things. They are still there. Animals are still having their fur ripped off their back. Animals are still having anal electrocution. They're still having their throats slit, their skulls crushed. That shit is still going on. And yes, it's negative, and we need to bring attention to it to make a positive change. That's what's positive about the focus.
Okay. So she's basically coming at it from a Nicole Arbor point of view, like the dear fat people. Like, if we shame these people enough, they will eventually adhere to our lifestyle. Okay, if someone's too fat, if we make fun of them so that they hate themselves and starve themselves, that'll solve their mental issues. That'll solve their fucking eating issues. That'll solve everything. They'll be skinny and perfect and pretty like a Disney princess, just like me.
Of animal rights activists and people who actually give a shit about the planet and focus on these negative things to turn them into positives. So ignoring them.
Telling people they need to die because they're not vegan is not positive. No amount of bullshit you slap on that is going to make that right. No amount of bullshit makes that okay.
Stuff is not being positive. It's not being enlightened. It's just being ignorant. So it's important to make that distinction. And am I being too extreme? And yes, it does include family members of mine who actually continue eating meat and dairy, and I love them very much. But we are in this situation where drastic change needs to happen, and people aren't taking it fucking serious enough. And if their position on the planet was threatened because of their dietary choices, they would change to vegan in a heartbeat. That's the truth.
Not everyone can change to vegan in a heartbeat, as you're saying, sweetheart. Okay, like, that's expensive. I don't know what part of the world you live in, but there are a lot of people who can't even hardly afford food as it is, much less a totally vegan diet. Like, just because you're big on fucking YouTube and you're getting paid out the ass does not mean that fucking everyone has this plethora of money to spend on vegan food.
Because it's so fucking easy to be vegan as well. And people kind of just treat it like, you know, it's just like a casual thing. Like, anyone can, you know, you can make your choice, I make mine, just mind your own business. You know, I'm sure you've had that sort of, like...
Yeah, like, mind your own goddamn business, Freelee. Like, no one gives a fuck if you're vegan, okay? Like, quit posting videos about it. I realize that your channel's all inspiring vegan shit, but maybe it's time to get a new fucking brand for yourself, because Go Fruit Yourself is... You can go fuck yourself.
Comment as a vegan, oh, I'm really, like, happy for you that you choose vegan, good on you, that's fantastic, but no, I could never do it. It's like, you shouldn't have the choice. You should be forced to be vegan. You should absolutely be forced to be vegan. The situation the planet is in, we cannot wait for you to fucking get your shit together. We cannot wait. The animals cannot wait. Yeah, so... As you can see, I'm really passionate about this. And do I want to kill people? No, I don't want to kill people. And yes, I was in that situation.
No, I don't want to kill people. I just believe that you should be killed for having a opposite view from me.
Before, where I didn't know about the meat and dairy industry. No, I didn't have a fucking clue. But I educated myself. So there's people who have educated themselves, but are like, nah, I don't feel like doing it right now. I don't feel like doing it. You know, I knew a vegan once, and they were, you know, a little bit weak, and they couldn't do this and that, and, you know, like, just some, you know, I knew a vegan once who had a child, and the child had deficiencies or some shit, you know, like, just looking for excuses. No, you should not have that option. You just gotta step the fuck up, or you really don't deserve to live on this planet.
Her closing statement is, you should go vegan or you deserve to die. I'm going to compare her to the two people that I think she resembles the most, and that's going to be like fucking Hitler and Stalin. Okay, this video is so beyond out of line and so just trash. I'm starting to wonder if maybe she just took a page straight out of Nicole Arbour's book and was like, I want my views up because I'm running out of money for my high vegan, high carb diet. And yeah, I'm gonna make you sound retarded like you just did for the rest of the world because, you know, I'm not making excuses. Maybe you're just being a bitch. Okay? Like, you don't even understand. Like, some people medically cannot Sorry, I just saw the viewfinder. My nose ring was crooked. It's still crooked. Anyway, some people physically can't afford it. Some people physically, like their body physically cannot adhere to a vegan lifestyle. Okay, there are disorders that get in the way of that. And telling people just to switch, your viewers are children. Okay, do you know what switching to a vegan diet without looking at what you're putting in your body, like thinking just, oh, fruits and veggies will make me happy and healthy? No, like, I personally have a severe iron disorder, and it's hard for me to fucking have enough iron on my regular diet, much less on a vegan diet. It'd be close to impossible. So quit spreading slanderous hate for people who aren't like you and maybe become a little more accepting.